Hello, my name is Rocket, and welcome back to episode 37 of our Postknight playthrough. Now, last episode, we completed Villery, and with that, we have defeated the main story of this game. And we also found this character, which talks a little bit about Tiny Guardians, another game that is played in the same universe where the main character is Lunali. I finally learned how to pronounce her name. For some reason, I thought it was Luna something. I said Lunali, Lunali, I didn't really know, but Lunali sounds a lot better. And, I've been doing a little research in Tiny Guardians, and it might be a game I'll be starting very soon. So, that's something I was excited to tell you guys. But for now, let's go to Caldemount and continue our post-night journey, because we're still not done. We're going to be doing the Caldemount hard difficulty routes today. So, boom, we're going to start with Buff Pasture. And yes, it's still doing the announcement for some reason, yes. Alright, there we go, let's go to the Buff Pasture. So we might be doing a playthrough very soon about Lunali and her journey through the Tiny Guardian game. I can actually play that game on PC on Steam, which will be a little bit better than on my mobile device. So I'm already planning a little bit about that, but for now, let's try to finish Postknight. It will be a while since I finished Postknight. There's going to be a huge period of time and I will be just grinding the game out, and I won't really be able to make any videos related to anything. And that's probably when I'll start the Tiny Guardians playthrough. It will also be a 100% playthrough. It's also a single player game. It's offline, I think. So it'll be a game that we can also accomplish the 100% status. And I will be doing it. It'll be a ton of fun. I already tried the game and it's really good. It has the same energies, the same graphics, the same bright design as this game. It's really good. Really like Gretchy games, and already played a little bit of Tiny Guardians, so I really loved it. Yeah, that would be awesome. Alright, this should be our final enemy in the Buff Pasture. There we go. Let's move on to the second one, which is the Caldemount Highway. Have some Telford appearing. So, actually there's a few enemies that are in Postknight that are in Tiny Guardians. The little bit that I played until now actually features a little bit of the enemies that we have here, which is really cool, because I think both games are playing in the same universe. Obviously, the main character of that game is Lunali. I always mess that name up, but it's very interesting, and it just looks so amazing. I cannot wait to start recording that. We still have a bunch of things to do in our Postknight playthrough. Our difficulty rounds, the events, and my final challenge. We should finish around February, after the what's it called? The Blossom event, I believe? The one that's about Valentine's Day. After that event ends, we should be ready to close off the playthrough. If they do the events, which I hopefully they do. I think they have been doing it up until now, so I don't see why that would change. Unless Postknight 2, that should be coming out by the end of this year, kind of ruins that, but hopefully it doesn't. Because if we can't play the events, we can't finish a few things. That would suck. But we can only find out with time, so time will tell. And for now, we can just focus on what we can do, like the hard difficulty routes. As expected, not much trouble with our level 99 distribution of stats and our equipment. We're just way too strong for these enemies. But you know, it's something we have to do. And with that, I have finished the Caldemount Highway, and we're going for the Southward Boulevard. This one should be filled with mics, which I completely hate, so it should be a lot of fun, right? And with that, I have finished the Southward Boulevard, I believe. There's two remaining before we finish all the hard difficulty special routes, I mean. And the next one is the Amity Lane. Alright, there's only one remaining. Before we do get there, if you remember correctly, the Soul Meadow boss is the cultist chief or something, maybe he's here. The cultist leader, and his weapon, he throws a stream of magic damage, and he can very easily actually knock us out. So for this specific enemy, I'm going to be trying out the... where is it? Yes, Spell Guard. Shielding up grants immunity to magical damage. So I think you take 1 magic damage for any magic damage you might receive. So this one is very good for the cultist leader in specific. So hopefully we can do it. Let's go and try. I get the announcement again. But let's go and do the Soul Meadow. The hard difficulty route, the last one, we have a different shield, which isn't very usual. But it should help us a lot in this specific boss battle. The problem with the cultist leader with this specific build is that he can very easily one-shot us, so we need to have that magical defense, and I'm not really sure if I want to charge at him, because if I do charge without my shield, I probably get one-shot, and if I do use my shield, I will not have it for a stream of light, so I'm going to try a few things and see if it works here. Hopefully it does. Obviously I couldn't, practice for this event in particular without beating him, so we'll see what happens. Alright, so we still have a lot of mics to beat, which can be very annoying, but hopefully, even though we have, this shield which is more focused on magical damage, you can still get through it pretty nicely. As you can see, we're taking 1 damage from those cultists, the magic dealing ones. I always forget their names. Acolyte cultist. Cultist acolytes? Something like that. But for now, everything is going pretty smoothly, as expected. I think the only big issue will be the boss, but hopefully we can actually beat him. I have to deal with all these mics. Oh god. Alright. We should have one more combination of acolytes and mics before we reach the cultist leader, or no? Oh, I just charged. No, that's so bad. Alright, we got our shield before he actually left. So now he's gonna do his thing, and we're gonna shield it 1 of damage. And we cannot charge at him or we probably die, so this is going to be a very slow way to kill him, but it will work, I'm pretty sure. So 1 of damage and then we bomb him. That's a little bit of damage, but I think this is the only way we don't die to him. Because I think if we do charge, we will die instantly. Just gonna bop him. I mean, we can try it. Yeah, we just, yeah. Alright, we're still alive though. We barely survived, which means now that we got our shield up, we should be able to survive this, taking only 1 damage. We're gonna pop him. We're gonna get our shield and maybe kill him? There we go. Alright. Thank you, shield. Just doing 1 damage in each tick of his magic damage. Really good shield with that special magical damage immunity. Below that, we have finished the Caldemount hard difficulty routes. There we go, all completed. With that, everything that I want to do this episode has been done. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy it, and I'll see you next time.